the state of Battlefront 2. Hello everyone, Naitsabes here, and today, the state of Battlefront 2. Before you watch this video, you should know that I truly love this game, and I even made a video about this, and I was defending it when there was a lot of hate. With that out of the way, let's begin this video. And this is the state of Battlefront 2 as of 5th of December. So I thought maybe we should actually begin with the bad things. So one of the issues that I've been having and seeing lately was actually the lag issue. And I actually went on to other games like Battlefield 1, FIFA, even on Nintendo Switch. And the thing is, there was not a single time I had any problems with lag. Where I sometimes go into a game and I feel like I'm rubber banding. I've died several times because I was flying and then suddenly either lagged me into something or something lagged into me. So that was that's a really turn off for me. Same thing when I play and I see my soldier just going all over the place. That's a big turn off. But I know that's actually a simple thing to fix, and I know EA can do it because they have other games like Battlefield 1 where there is no problem such as this. Second off, we have the rubber band issue, and it's mostly on heroes versus villains. What people do is actually attach rubbers to their controllers that makes them spin all the time, and I've seen people, even I thought on PC this is not gonna be happening. People are actually plugging in their controllers and putting it on, and every single game of heroes versus villains I've had people actually rubber banding, that's not fun. I mean, one person in that game mode truly makes this impossible to win. And having two people is like totally not worth playing, and that's what happened to me yesterday. I understand people are doing this to grind the points because they don't want to grind, but the funny thing is, a lot of people always said that, oh, it's not fun to play where you unlock everything within the first couple of hours and then you have nothing to grind for. Now you have to grind for things and you're once again complaining? Really? Like, come on. Understand DICE might have done it, or EA has done it a little bit more spaced out, and it would be better if there was a rewards all the time, more rewards, but still, you're still complaining about something. I know DICE can fix it really easily. They can actually downgrade everything in terms of how much points it needs and everything, so that's not a big problem in the long run. Also, if they were to stay with the same points, they could also add something as maybe that when you have to go into the match, you have to select your hero and click something so that someone that doesn't click it doesn't get into the match and is getting kicked out. That way, we don't have someone that just stays on there in the whole lobby for like an hour or two or a day. That way they would actually have to click. One of the problems I've noticed is the points and how we earn them. At the very beginning, I wanted to make a video stating that certain classes have an easier time or a harder time to actually get points. And my first impression was that as a sniper, I had no way of getting as much points as a assault maybe. But then I noticed that you can actually do it. If you have the right proper sniper and you're doing good, you can actually get much more points. But the thing is, I still feel that the points need a rework. For example, the starships. You can pretty easily get a starship, and then you can pretty much go all the way to a hero from that. Why? Because the starship is, let's say, 600 points. And once you get into it, there's only one or two enemies, sometimes even none, that could actually kill you. Because the rest of the enemies are AI. They're not really that strong and usually they die in a couple seconds. So you can really rack up points really quickly because you get so much points. How they could fix it is either have that if you kill a player, it doesn't matter if it's a starfighter player or a strafing run, you know, and you got someone on the ground, it will be ×2 or ×1 like it is, and have the AI starships like half points. Not actually as much as they are, because you're getting tons of, it's pretty easy to just go from one starship. Even if you do bad, you can get another one, so it's pretty much until you get a hero or you cannot play with starships anymore. In my opinion, points need reworking because it's actually, from what I heard from the community, it seems like certain classes are having a hard time because they cannot get as much points. And I think there's things that actually could give us more points. For example, the squad shield. Okay, this last one is actually my personal thing because what I really enjoyed about Battlefront 1 was I was doing really good, but not only doing really good, because overall I get a lot of eliminations, like kills, and not much deaths, but overall I feel like I'm much more like a suicider. I get like 5 kills and then someone shoots me because there's too much of them. In Battlefield 1, I usually would go on like a really high kill streak without dying. But the thing is, I found which weapon was a really accurate weapon, and I've noticed that the Imperial Stormtroopers weapon of choice, the E11 if I'm not wrong, every first shot that you took was exactly in the middle. That way I could actually shoot from really long range and be totally accurate. And the thing that the maps were more wide open, you had a really nice way of fighting there. You didn't really have to watch for your flanks because you've seen everything. Here, you're either flanking and you're going into like the whole enemy team, or you're the one being flanked. The maps are really linear. And I understand that this mode really, like the Galactic Assault, is really, you know, that kind of a game mode. But I feel the maps are much more linear, like there's only certain ways you can go, instead of it being like it used to be. I would like to see some maps that are actually open, some of them linear. That would be much nicer. Kind of like Battlefield usually has, like the open maps or Operation Metro style where there's more hallways. But that's my opinion, my personal thing. Okay, so let's go to the good things, and I think I have a couple things I wanted to address. First off, starfighters are actually skill-based and really fun. I mean, they're enjoyable for me. I'm having a ton of fun and I'm doing really good. I feel like the first time I played, I was like, oh my god, I will never play this game mode because it's so hard. Like, I cannot control this thing. I cannot control it. Now, when I played a lot, I'm like, most of the games, I'm either the first or the second place, and I get to play with so many starships. It's so good. I love it. Heroes are no longer so strong they can just run over everyone. Right now, if you were to go with a hero straight at the enemy or the objective, you're done. You're done before you even get there. Back in Battlefield 1, you could just go and mow everyone down. Suddenly you would die, but that would be like the end of the game. Here, you could lose the hero. I had a situation where I tried to save my team and I got mauled, and I just went straight at the objective, tried to do as much chaos as I can. I died within 40 seconds of me spawning, which was really funny. I think it was like maybe 35 seconds. But I wanted to save and I had to do it. But you can die pretty easily because now they really are easier to kill compared to how they were before. And their damage is not as strong as they used to be. I think it was one hit kill almost with a lightsaber. Now sometimes it takes two, it all depends. The overall feel and the look of the game is astonishing. It's amazing. It's like a level above everything. It's beautiful. They made it really, the maps are really like the locations in the movies. And I was watching 1 through 3 this week actually, because we're doing it because we're gonna go to episode 8 and we want to watch all of them. And the locations like Naboo, everything. You can see they're not making the maps how they want it to be or like how they could be for the game. There's so many things that you will see that you saw in the movie, like iconic places. But also there's situations when you're going on Camino and you see like the either that or shocked troopers and they're laying there. Truly, the atmosphere, the looks, the feel, the whole Battlefield experience in Battlefront is so good. I love it and they've done a good job. Good job, guys. I mean, astonishing. Good job. Gunplay and the class system is overall fun and good. Why? Back in Battlefield 1, we didn't really have class systems. You were pretty much picking a gun, picking your character, how you wanted to look, and that's all. Now we don't really have much customization, but that's what I'm pretty much doing. I made a video about clone customization, which you can watch right up in the top corner. The gameplay is really good. It feels good. It feels kind of like the original in a way, in the original Battlefront 2. Still modern enough to be a modern game. It's really quick-paced, but with introduction of classes, you can always change during the battle. Like I seen myself change from sniper, and then I was an AT-AT, and then I changed back to like an assault because it was a different part of the map. You want to adapt. That's really cool. Or you see the enemies doing something and you can counter it. And one more thing is, I really like that they changed it. No more hero pickups, no more vehicle pickups. Now we have something that I really enjoy, which is you have to earn your heroes, your vehicles, everything. And that's good because you reward the good players. The only bad thing about this is sometimes the good players are gonna be not even good, they're gonna be great because they're gonna be that much above because they're gonna take the hero of their choice. Yeah, but I think that's actually a good thing because everyone is trying to get there, and some people can actually get the hero later on in the game because they're gonna be slightly getting points, and they're gonna get to the point margin where you get the heroes, so everyone has a chance. And the good thing is, I forget to say that, but you can actually have like 3 heroes, I think even 4 at some instances in the game, which is really cool. I know it's harder, but it's really cool to see it. Overall, there isn't much to complain. And the things that could be better can be easily fixed by DICE. Soon, we're gonna get a new DLC, new characters, new maps. This is the beginning. And I cannot wait to see what the future has for this game because it might be really good. New heroes, new maps, everything free, no split community. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more content on Battlefront 2. I'm Naitsabes, and I'll see you on the Battlefront.